Vasant Kunj, where my school is situated, there are at least 12 government schools there. If the government schools in that area worked at 70% efficiency, forget 100% efficiency, why would anybody pay money to come to Vasanari school? It would also put pressure on schools like me, on ours, to perform much better to get people to pay to come to us. So the RTE actually refers to education, and then we try and figure out the education is private school or government school. So as a minister, when you say what can the ministry do, the ministry can very well make sure that the government schools function in such a way that it changes the pressures that we're looking for.
I agree totally. I mean, frankly, the emphasis on quality is something that we are very keen on at school and college level, because for the longest time, our educational philosophy has been focused on inclusion, because we came into independence with a country at 17% literacy. We managed to bring it up to 74. We've had historically groups left out and excluded from the educational process because of caste and religion and birth and other factors. We've tried to bring them in. So in all this focus on inclusion and in terms of actually promoting equity, we have frankly left behind sometimes the concern about quality. And this is now the new emphasis. We must get more quality in. And I couldn't agree more with Arun Kapoor that we must get the schools. Absolutely, the government schools have to improve. Our dropout rates have to decline. Enrollments have to improve, and what they're offered has to improve in the schools. When you say the government school system is the biggest in the country, you're only partly right. It varies from state to state. In Delhi, it's the largest. In a place like Tripura, 91% of the schools are government schools. In Kerala, only 12% of schools are government schools. The majority are private schools, private aided and private unaided. So it varies from state to state, and of course in our system, in the constitution, education's in the concurrent list, and states essentially have the biggest onus of the burden here. But we're very happy to work with states to improve education at schools, and we've been doing a lot of things. When I say we, I mean in recent years. For example, the proposals of the National Curriculum Framework are being admired around the world. We are really producing a curriculum framework that will produce Indian school leavers of sufficient quality and sufficient breadth of intellectual range that will prepare them for anything that you want a child anywhere in the world to be prepared for. But I agree with you, the better government schools get, the more actually will be the pressure on private schools to outperform them and justify their fees, and the better it will be for those who can't afford the fees in the first place, who are the people the majority of us want to reach.
The Right to be Heard Town Hall show at these times on Headlines Today.